We just completed challenge number 10.
Yes, we did.
And what was challenge number 10, Mrs. Wallenbeck?
Well, Mr. Wallenbeck, challenge number 10 was to play a board game of different sorts, 14 days in a row.
Yeah, 14 days in a row. We did miss a few, right?
We did.
Yeah. And also, too, there was a couple of times, I think once, we didn't play a board game. We played Kick the Can as a family.
We'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah. So that was the challenge, and we are done.
And it was one of my favorites. I loved this challenge.
It was good. I enjoyed it as well, even though I'm not really a board type game person. I still really enjoyed this challenge. It was fantastic.
So why did we choose this challenge?
Well, we're looking for something that, we've done some activity type challenges, physical activities, we've written notes, we've done a bunch of different things. And this was something different we hadn't done. And also something that made sure, one of the reasons that we're doing the What If challenges is for us to have more time together, right, as a couple.
Definitely.
And so that made us have time as a couple, make time for it every night.
This was also, I want to shout out to our friend Natalie, because this was on her list of suggestions for us.
Yeah.
So we are doing something that somebody suggested. So that means in the future,
That'd be awesome.
if you could help suggest ideas too.
So how did you expect the challenge to go? Did you think it was just going to be boring because they're board games? What did you think?
This is a tough one because I didn't expect really. I liked it because it was something that we could do even though we were traveling. We were with family members a lot, so we didn't necessarily just play the two of us, and it was engaging. So I think it went as expected for me because I love to play board games, and I knew that we were going to be with some of our extended family, and they like to play, and it was just a great time. So it went exactly as I thought. How about you?
Yeah, it was great. So getting to play board games just not with Sonja, but as she mentioned, with extended family. We got to do that in New York. We took a trip out to New York State, Watkins Glen, and we took not only we played games with them, but we walked the gorge, which was absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful. If you're ever in Watkins Glen, it's a must do.
Must do. It's one of the
gorgeous.
7, not quite the 7 wonders of the world, but it should be. And we got to eat lots of ice cream. Well, I did. I ice cream a lot. Not every day, but pretty
He
close.
wanted to, though.
It was good. I just
Every
got
day.
a little, just a little every day. It was delicious. Delicious.
I'm sure it was. So, were your expectations met about this challenge?
Yes, 100%. I got to spend time with you. Not only my lovely bride, but my queen of hearts.
You're so cheesy.
So yes,
gosh.
my expectations were wonderfully met. I don't think I learned anything. Didn't learn a thing. Nothing. Oh, wait.
No.
I did learn something.
What
Or
did you learn?
was reminded every time that we played.
About?
Yes, Sonja likes to keep score. Because
How else do you play a game?
for fun.
It is fun to keep score and to
You
keep
wanted to
tallies
win.
of-
We even had to play multiple rounds sometimes because she wasn't winning.
Well, you gotta win 2 out of 3. We also learned how to come up with games on the spot because we might have been in places that didn't have a game and we needed to get it over with. It was getting late or whatever like that too. So we made up a game one night. It was legit though. It was 2 die and we rolled it and played war with die. It was fun.
Yeah. And then one of the games that we chose, which wasn't a board game, we mentioned it a little earlier, was the game of Kick the Can. So those of you that have never played Kick the Can, pretty basic. Get a whole bunch of people together outside, usually at dusk in the evening time. I don't know why that's a great time to do it. But you find some random object that you can kick. Sometimes it's a coffee can or like some type of, I don't know, juice.
Ours was a
empty juice container.
Container this time.
Put it out in the middle of the yard, and you have someone who counts to 10. Everybody else goes and hides, and then while they're out trying to find people, if they see them, they can say, "Oh, I see Kevin," and then they go and touch the can. That person gets put in jail, if you will. And then, while they're out looking for other people to put in jail, someone can sneak in behind and touch the can or kick the can.
You gotta kick it.
Kick the can before the other person kicks the
And
can.
everybody's free.
But he frees.
And
That's
the
great.
person has to be it again.
Yep.
So this is my part of the story.
Yep.
I was it. It was my turn to be it. I got caught or whatever, and it was my turn to be it. And we're a little competitive, would you say?
Yes, and we're also not spring chickens anymore.
Yeah, but I was it. And I spotted our oldest daughter, Ashley, so I yelled her name. She comes flying in for the can. I'm flying in for the can. We're almost to the can. She dove and slid for the can. I went to dive for the can, and our 6-year-old niece ran right in front of me. So I dove over her. I only took her out slightly with my legs. So I didn't smush her, which was good. And she got up and bounced away, but unfortunately, I was a little hurt. I bent my 2 fingers backwards to my arm, and I'm still hurting a little bit.
Sore still.
So a little sore.
Yeah.
But
So
this guy.
There was that instance, and then there was also the time with Billy, our brother, our younger brother.
Yeah.
That basically the same thing, both coming for the can at the same time.
But it was Ashley again. I don't know where she gets her competitiveness
I
from.
don't know. Pretty crazy. But I was it one time, and I was the only one that got everybody in jail.
Whatever.
What's up? It was great. It was fun. We had a good time with family.
We had a great time with family.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So we want to encourage you guys to do this challenge. This is a super fun challenge, whether there's just 2 of you or whether there's a whole family. Doing board games just brings you closer together. It just helps you connect in a different way, and it turns the TV off and the phones off. And it's just, I want to continue doing this. I'd love to play a game at least one a week because it's one of my favorite things.
So yeah, completed challenge number 10.
Number 10.
And we're going to be on to number 11 here soon, which we'll announce on our Facebook channel in a couple of days. So watch out for that.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. So follow us on YouTube here. You can go ahead and click the subscribe, and that little bell button lets you know when we actually put up another video. So please do that and follow along. But even more importantly, let us know what you're doing. Are you guys doing these challenges? Do you have more ideas? You guys go out and create your own experiences so that you can
Live a better life.
live a better story.
Oh.
You can live a better life too.
Live a better story.
You can live a better life. So this is Life as We Live It. We would love to see life as you live it. So go out and create awesome moments for yourself, hopefully with what if challenges, and live a better story for yourselves.